You know, sometimes when you're deep into your journey, whatever your journey may be, whether it's mind, money, muscles, or anything else in this life, sometimes when you set yourself a goal, you can have hard days. Some days can just feel hard. And in those days, it's important to remind yourself why you began, why you started, and why you must never give up. If you were out of shape and you are sick of looking the way that you look and being lazy and eating the things that you eat and having zero self-control, and you want to become an in-shape individual who goes to the gym and is healthy, you have to remind yourself what it felt like to be that guy, that lazy guy that had no idea where he was going in life, and he wasn't happy with his appearance, and he had no self-control and just floated and drifted around. If you were once broke or are still broke and you are trying to escape that hole of debt or whatever it is, whatever situation it is that you have found yourself into, you need to remind yourself why you are pursuing money. Are you pursuing it because you want to raise a large family and you want to make sure that there's always food on the table and you want to make sure that they've always got shelter? Are you doing it because you grew up poor, your parents were poor, and you don't want to live the same way? The feeling of stress that being broke gives you, that horrible weight on your shoulders when you have a large amount of debt and you don't know how you're going to get out of it, those feelings is what keeps me going. Those feelings is what, when I find that a day is particularly hard, or I don't want to do something that I've committed to, I don't want to go to the gym, I don't want to do overtime at work, I don't want to try this new thing out and see if I can sell and make money, I don't want to take this risk, I don't want to take that risk. I have to remind myself the way that I used to live and how much I disliked it in comparison to the way that I'm living now. I am far happier now than I ever have been. I don't walk past the mirror, look at myself and feel disgusted. That's a good thing. I've got a long way to go. I say this all the time, but I've got a long way to go. I'm not at my peak physical condition by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. But when I look at the gluttonous, milkable tits that I used to have and that huge belly and I was obese, the way that used to feel was horrible. And the day that I don't feel like doing it today, when I remember those times and what that felt like, the feeling of, I don't want to do it today becomes, I feel like doing it today. I must do it today. I love doing it today. I'm going to do it today, tomorrow, and the day after. My whole mindset shifts. You might be tired, you might be feeling lazy, you might be feeling however you're feeling, but you have to remind yourself why you are doing it. You have to remember what it felt like if you are already into your journey, or focus on what it feels like if you haven't started yet but want to, on the negativity of what you are trying to escape from, of what you are trying to. I am trying to run as far away as possible from the old way of living. I did not like that in existence in comparison to the one that I have now. I like having goals, I like working towards something, I like improving my body, my finances and my mind every single day. And if you are struggling, just know, first of all, today's as hard as it gets, because it's just a moment, it's just a season. This feeling that you've got of not wanting to do it, if you just get it over with, get it out of the way, you go to bed, you wake up, it's a new day, it's gone, that feeling is gone. You know, the next day you might be full of energy, you can't wait to do it. Just sometimes we have those odd days where you just really don't feel like it and you feel like throwing in the towel. Well, if you have days like that, I'm just reminding you friendly that using what you disliked or dislike about yourself and trying to run away from that, using those feelings that you used to get to remind you of why you are doing it, why you are on this journey, will help eradicate the laziness, the procrastination, or the lack of energy of the day. You will just do what you need to do what you know needs to be done, go home, go relax, go rest, and get ready to hit it again tomorrow. That's my favorite part of this process. It's a daily thing. I get to do the same thing I did today tomorrow, but just a little bit better. And the day after that, I'll just be that little bit better. And that is what I enjoy about having a goal, having something to strive towards, and escaping the old, lazy, useless version of me that didn't want to work, just wanted to drink and smoke and do anything that was fun and not have any actual challenges in life, just laziness. The only challenge was trying to stifle my vomit when I looked at the disgusting mess that I'd created myself into. Alright, that's obviously an over-exaggeration. I wasn't ever depressed or disgusted with myself or anything like that. But I don't know how to quite explain. I don't like the way that I used to live. I refuse to ever live that way again. And I would find it disgusting if I went back to that way of living. But at the time, I wasn't really like disgusted with myself. But you know what I'm trying to say. I did not like that way of living. I prefer this one. And on the days where it feels hard, remind yourself of the old times, and you will soon find the energy to get through the day and do what you know needs to be done, and not throw in the towel, but go another day. With that being said, my friends, I will catch you all in the next video.